Tag TV and Tag Radio be seen and heard by both technology users and technology producers throughout the state of Georgia and around the world. Low cost, big benefits, powerhouse online branded video and audio has arrived. Tag TV, Tag Radio, there's a lot more to know. This edition of Tech Talk is brought to you by GlobalSpeak.com, new media consultants, corporate video and audio communications, video and audio production and distribution, live and virtual event production. Tag TV and Tag Radio is a service of GlobalSpeak.com, creatively delivering powerful marketing, video, and audio solutions. It's not just about activity. No, it's all about productivity, and it defines and recognizes any company, business, or organization with a value-driven goal or goals at the core of its model. It's all about a courageous initiative that seeks practices that are aware and present over traditional means-to-an-end justifications. It's the Spirit of Endeavor Award, and at its core is at its very focus an enterprise that creates practices that enable and sustain an impeccable and collective consciousness in the present and has innovation at its foundation. The aim, not to challenge traditional business models, but to recognize a viable and sustainable alternatives. Greetings, everyone. It's Thursday, August 11th, 2011, and this is one in a series of special focus Spirit of Endeavor Awards Tech Talks with Technology Association of Georgia President Tino Mantella. I'm your guest host, Frank Baia. On this Endeavor special focus, we are honored to have not only a recent winner of the award, but in fact the third top executive of a company in a row to receive the Spirit of Endeavor recognition for leadership. The company, Atlanta-based Definition 6. And up to the Tech Talk, the 2010 winner of the Spirit of Endeavor for leadership, its Chief Technology Officer, Paul Hernacki. Paul is responsible for technology direction and strategy used to design and implement solutions for Definition 6 clients. He also serves as an executive architect for the company's client projects, a systems architect, application architect, development, testing, and implementation of advanced technologies are just highlights of his many talents and capabilities. Paul has consulted Fortune 500 companies, including General Motors, Gateway Computer, Ford Motor Company, Eckerd Drugstores, and CMS Energy, among others, and has implemented global delivery systems involving India, South America, Central America, Eastern Europe, and Canada. The call for Spirit of Endeavor nominations continues as the Tech Talk highlights yet another former winner recognized for innovation and leadership. It's all about the endeavor and insights from three-time winning company and 2010 award-winning executive Paul Hernacki, Definition 6 Chief Technology Officer. Paul, welcome to Tech Talk.
Hey, thank you very much for having me.
Well, I think a lot of our audience, certainly all of the members in TAG, are familiar with Definition 6 and a lot of the great things that you're doing. One of the things that has happened, among, I'm sure, lots of accolades, is that you have recently, as last year, were awarded the Spirit of Endeavor Award. So why don't you explain a little bit about the award that you won?
Sure. The Spirit of Endeavor Award, it's the one that I won is for outstanding leadership. It is a TAG award, Tech America and TAG together, that recognizes people in leadership positions at companies that work heavily with technology or in the technology industry who, as I understand it, have demonstrated creativity or ability to execute ideas that advance their business and more overall the state of Georgia's technical community. So I can't say I know all the details of the criteria that the selection committee uses, but from what I know, they typically recognize people who've shown an ability to successfully use and apply technology in business and grow their business and contribute to the growth of the tech community here in Georgia.
What an outstanding recognition in terms of the Spirit of Endeavor is a premier award, a premier recognition, but to be recognized for leadership. And I'm going to assume a lot of team project work, a lot of collaboration with different individuals and different capabilities. Would you say that's part of your personal way of doing things as far as leadership is concerned? Give us a little bit of an insight as to your personal methodology for leadership.
It definitely is for us. At Definition 6, we're a unified marketing agency. And technology is really, it's a part of our daily lives in the kinds of solutions that we deliver to our clients. So we have a wide array of clients, and it ranges from HBO to Coca-Cola to Mitsubishi Electric, and we work across a wide variety of experiences and mediums that all use technology to deliver as part of that experience. So at any given time, we have everybody from the creative and marketing fields to those working in engineering, architecture, and software development, and all the project management and account service that goes in between all of that, in small to large teams delivering dozens of different types of solutions across that wide range of possibilities. So for us, it's an amazing opportunity to use technology in delivering what it is that we do to help turn the dial for our businesses. And really for us, it's how do you make technology something that is pervasive and part of the lifestyle and the culture of the people at your organization throughout all of that.
And that's not as easy as it sounds, I'm sure, in terms of today's environment where there's a lot of great opportunities, a lot of great and very talented individuals. Unfortunately, a lot of times we talk about the employment situation, and yet on the other side, finding good people and keeping good people have got to be a substantial part of what that leadership component that you actually exercise.
Hey, it may not be as easy as it sounds, but it's a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah, I agree. Well, give us an insight into the importance of winning the Spirit of Endeavor, not only from the award from your company standpoint, but for you personally.
Yeah, I think it's pretty phenomenal to recognize that 3 people now on the executive team at Definition 6 have now won the Outstanding Leadership Award. And that includes our CEO, Michael Kogan, and our CEO and President, Jeff Katz. I don't really know that any other company can claim that they have the hat trick and can say that 3 of their executives have won this award. And I think that's pretty impressive to think about. I think it's a testament to what we're doing, that as a marketing agency, how we're using technology and how we've made it part of the kind of the fabric of those experiences. I think it's important to us, that what we do with technology and marketing turns the dial for our customers, and it's great when they get recognized for that work. But it's also nice when the community recognizes the leadership and the people of the company for what they're doing behind the scenes. And I think it shows the kind of place that Definition 6 is and why people want to work here.
Go into, I guess you've kind of covered it a little bit. It's certainly an inspiration, a validation, no doubt, especially third-party credibility coming from the technology community. The hat trick, as you mentioned, I don't think that I was even aware of that. That's pretty substantial. It's just one of those things you don't think about until you hear it and realize that the 3 top execs have all won. How do you leverage, if you were talking to a potential nominee or someone who was thinking about nominating a company, what can the impact of winning an award like this have on the company?
I think the real impact for the company is, it's not that you're suddenly going to double or triple your sales from one of your leaders being recognized, but I think it helps when you're talking to people that are interested in joining your company, when you're trying to recruit that top talent, and you're able to use that as an example to show them that they're going to be working at a company that has leadership that is heavily vested in making sure that they have the right culture around them and the right opportunity to do cool things and achieve success.
Go ahead.
One of the interesting things to me was when I first found out that I was nominated for the award, I actually assumed that it was one of those very typical scenarios where the marketing department in your company has not seen a list of potential awards and has nominated you. But what I actually found out was that it wasn't them, that it was a group of Definition 6 employees that had heard about it and had gone ahead and nominated me without even the involvement of marketing.
Wow.
And to me, that really spoke a lot. That said that the people that are at the organization have recognized what you're doing and the kind of culture you've created and the kinds of things you're doing to try to make it a place that does cool things and enables people to succeed in that environment.
I'm a potential, hanging on the fence. I'm thinking about it, or maybe even an employee with an organization that you think qualifies for one of the categories. Give us a little word of encouragement, something that would say to a nominee or a potential nominee why they should take the time to get that nomination form filled out and go after the recognition.
I think a lot of it is when you're in and around the Georgia technology community, and really when you go to these to this particular awards event, when you see the people that are there and what they've done for the technology community of Georgia, when you see the banner list of names and companies. In fact, when I saw the list of people that were nominated for the award that I was also up for, I had absolutely zero expectation that I was going to win the award just because of the caliber of people there. And to be around all those people that have done so much for the state and are so involved in what's going on in the economic development in and around Atlanta and the broader state area, to be around them and to see them, recognize what you're doing and to have them now have more insight into what your company is doing for their clients and for other people, it really helps you. It helps you to strike up some great relationships, to build your reputation within that community, and to be able to build and deepen those relationships so that you can now kind of band together to do even cooler things.
Well, to get you cornered for a minute and to be able to get an opportunity to have an interview with you, Paul, I know how busy you are. I know our listeners and TAG members, they probably want me to ask a question, and that is, what's Definition 6 up to now? What's some of the coolest, latest things that you guys are working on?
We are doing some phenomenally interesting things. For us, one of the, as we start to see the convergence of all the different mediums out there, and when you're moving across, broadcast to mobile to social to traditional web, and you're seeing the marriage of the gaming space and the entertainment space with the more traditional e-commerce spaces, it's just a lot of fun to be working in. We're obviously continuing to work with a lot of, our same traditional clients, but we continue to see the great work we've done with them open more and more doors for us with other brands and other opportunities. So we're looking to continue to do some cool things. We've recently released some great applications. We did a really fun one recently for HBO and their banner show True Blood. We continue to release another series of campaigns around the Coca-Cola Happiness campaign that we started about almost a couple of years ago, and we look forward to introducing more and more of that as the years come through.
Well, Paul, it's great stuff, and it's a great reflection on the technology community and the creative community as far as Atlanta is concerned. Definition 6 is a strong member of TAG, and it participates in a lot of volunteer and community efforts, and certainly is a standard for leadership and a standard for creativity. Thanks a lot, Paul, for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us here today on Tech Talk.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.